Hello, gentlemen. I'm Michael Gray, and this is the Man O'Clock News. Trying it out, claiming it as so others, well, will not be likely to take it from me. I haven't made a video in quite a while in YouTube terms, but I've decided to make this one. I kind of want to make a response video for some of the videos Joker has released recently. So I'm going to refer to four of them. First, I'd like to mention the last video, the why women ghost and flake on men. Most likely, the answer is power, not that they are not non-confrontational or that they have too many guys to answer. I mean, I do know that they have too many guys to answer, but that may degrades the value of an individual. Okay, there could be 100 people saying, "Hey," or 200 people saying, "Hey, beautiful," and he has no response for it. You need to understand. I mean, I side with Joker about certain things that he said, like, you've got to stand out. You got to show you have a, let's say, more of a value. I put that wrong. More of a value than the other people had put in the effort. Let's say, reading the profile, sharing an insight into her picture, maybe guessing, asking a personal question, showing real interest. All that is all fine and well, and I'm not a PUA, which I don't pick up chicks while using mind control or psychological tricks. For ghosting, women do not ghost because they are not comfortable with conflict. Let's be honest here. When they need to get into conflict, they're just as ferocious as a tiger who's cornered. Uh, and telling someone I'm not into you is not a confrontation. It's more like saying, "Good luck out there. I'm not. You're not my thing." Okay. They don't have to do it because no one's expecting them to be accountable. And that's a big word, accountable. That most women are not. It's just simply not. Because society has told them, you don't have to. You don't have to just, you know, tell daddy all about it. She's coming home and saying, this boy gave me this and this boy gave me that, and I can't choose, and they're not interesting. And the boy I like is actually not paying attention to me, and I'm really sad about it. I mean, they go back to their homes and talk to their friends, which all reaffirm their point of view, basically of you deserve the best, and do not compromise, and do not change for anyone. While, no one tells that to a man, like, ever. All we are told is be yourself. And what does be yourself mean? It means don't try to impress. Don't try to sound more marketable, let's say. Just be yourself, which goes down to if she doesn't like you the way she does, and 90% of the time she won't, at least, then it's her loss. Well, yeah, it is her loss in some cases when she fails to see, let's say, a positive about a person. But let's take a small intermission in something that I found hilarious. We know all about. I was Googling to find a shopping list. What kind of a man a woman wants from a certain perspective, and I wanted to take a stable woman who's not well educated but still holds her own, a good looking woman who has a steady good income, and a woman that's very attractive and has her pick of men and is a high achiever. I wanted to contrast all of these to take them apart, but I accidentally stumbled on a shopping list I think is one of the most wonderful jokes, and that guy is probably very, very lucky to have found someone who's specific and communicable, knows how to communicate clearly. So let's look into it. I hope my interface doesn't stand in the way. We see a shopping cart, obviously, and the headline says, "This woman's shopping list for her husband is absolutely hilarious." Now, the headline is kind of dig on men, because they say it's absolutely hilarious, because they'll show you why it's hilarious. Okay, let's go down here. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just going to short it. See, tomato, onion. I don't know what that is. Melhi? Minchi? I don't know what that is. Palak. Oh, I actually know what that one is. Palak is a vegetable used in Indian cooking. I guess that's what I don't get. She makes illustrations, as you can see, and specific descriptions of what she's looking for. And you can also see sizes, shapes, and all of that. I mean, a person who's, let's say, on the average on intelligence will be reading this and saying, oh, that's quite specific. No chance of failing that mission. Which is a great contrast from most men getting a honey-do list. You know, a honey-do list is, mostly about do this, do that, clean the gutters, wash the car, get something from the store. This is just about grocery shopping. So this is something that I think all women should adopt. When telling someone else, you want to be clear about what you want, what you expect, which is not a strong suit for. And I'm just picking a number. 98% of women out there and girls, and I think the younger she is, the less bothersome she is about being clear or descriptive, because when she's younger, she's holding a lot of power. Okay, she is holding power over men from societal point of views, like she should be, ladies first, and what she wants, she needs to be listened to, and her needs are very important. They've always elevated them above men. Also, taking the fact that her mechanical state, let's call it, is between the ages of 18 and 22, 23, I think, best mechanical shape. She will not look better later in life. Okay, even if she puts in a lot of effort at the gym and works out, she can become very attractive, attain it, and hold it. But nothing beats that new car smell. The new car. So that's where it comes from, in my idea. Now, I'd like to also reference Bill Burr's Grammy Awards, the 67th, I believe, to make a video about how women want to, fem powers. The femmes want to cancel out Bill Burr. That's not news. That's not new. He is in your face, honest. He doesn't care about anything. And this latest attempt at canceling him was not indicative. It doesn't show, that he's, out there, or he pushed it, too far, went too far. It didn't change. Bill Burr's humor didn't change. U.S. politics and state of mind did. I mean, it's mostly in the U.S. contained, but it's spilled over to European countries. The cancel culture, doxing, the intolerance. I mean, it's funny for people who claim to be on the left side that they want diversity, and they want different colors of people and all of this. And then they're completely intolerant. I mean, that's a contradiction unto itself. Like Antifa, for example, anti-fascist. I mean, I think all they did was extremely fascist. It's my point of view, or I'll blind you with a laser. It's my point of view, I'll burn your business down. It's my point of view, or I'll beat you, assault you. You can see lots of videos from different news stations showing that, those peaceful protests involving them. Last but not least, I'd like to address the video, treat her like a queen and she'll treat you like a servant. To that I will say, I think like most men will agree with me, duh. I mean, seriously, you have to be seriously blue-pilled that never dated. The more you go her way, the more you give her control of situations, the less she'll think of you. Because whether they say they want a nice guy, a considered guy that listens and cares about what she wants, she doesn't want that guy. I mean, she professes outside, and she may even believe herself when she says so, but her instincts are going for the more dominant males, the more those who don't care. You know, those who say I can take her or leave her. You know, and those are, you know, I don't like to call them the 10-20% top, because I've seen guys like that who are not as good looking as a Chad, not as successful, but they still have this frame of mind, let's call it, and women pick up on it on a subconscious level. They're not really aware of it. They'll say something like, I don't know why you both annoy me to hell and you're still interesting. They can't put their finger on it, okay? One more thing. I think the videos are showing more and more of the trend, and Joker, pardon me for saying this, but it's turning from red pill slightly into the purple pill, because you're suddenly giving advice to women on, you know, secure the relationship before you secure the bedroom. I mean, with all due respect to the perspective of conservative, which I share, you know, you're not gonna change minds, okay? You're not gonna change minds because they have superpowers. Superpowers that society gave them, and men give them, and biology gives them, and worst of all, those of us who don't hold them accountable and don't put them in their place. And I'm not saying that, and I know it sounds negative, but putting them in their place is actually important. You're not a queen. I do not have to listen to what you have to say. I'm completely within my rights to say that's not how I want to spend an evening, or no, I don't think that dress looks good and I think it's ridiculous to spend $650 on it. Okay? A lot of men have given up their, let's say, opinions and their wants and needs in hopes of getting one want and or need to be fulfilled. And it's not bedroom fun for all. I know it's very important, but some have emotional needs. Oh my God, I just spilled the beans. Yes, men have emotions. We are taught to pretend we don't. And a lot of men die for it. End themselves, if you want. We don't speak out when we have a medical issue that's in the nether regions, because it's embarrassing, because it's, I mean, there is a center for female health, which is for the, how Jimmy Carr puts it, the Twinkle Cave, and health centers, I know in Israel, health centers for the Bobs, but there's no testicular center, you know, testicular health center for men. I mean, the closest thing to a penis doctor is basically a urologist, which is about kidneys, the pathways of urine, which coincide with the urethra. And I'm sorry if that's too graphic for some of you, but I'm 40, I don't care. All right, I want to say thank you for watching this far. I know this video hasn't been short, and I've been told by people offline and online that I do tend to go on a tangent. So thank you very much for watching. If you feel inclined so, please leave a like, subscribe, comment. Comment is most important of all, I guess. and share if you think this point of view speaks for you, or you feel there's some truth here that people don't speak out for. So I want to say thank you and have a nice day.